Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be reacting to two scary animations by Wanty Entertainment and one by Phoenix London. Okay, so let's get right into this.
Create a custom branded email template in seconds with Constant
Sorry about the ads.
Contacts Template Builder.
The secret room.
It was late in the evening and I was driving on the highway.
Sorry.
I was coming back home from my friend's party. I was so tired at that time, so I decided to check in at a hotel near the village.
Okay.
The hotel was not too big. Seemed normal, but was kind of creepy.
Why is it?
After finishing check-in, I got my key and the room number.
Never mind.
My room number was 23.
23.
I walked to the hallway.
How many rooms were there?
As I was passing by the other
30?
doors, I heard a kid's giggling voice from the room number 20.
That's
which was
creepy.
located just 2 doors away from my room. I stopped walking. Then I noticed that the door on this room looked different from the others.
Heck yeah, it does.
The door looked very old and it had a big keyhole.
Yeah.
And it was big enough to peek inside the room.
They had some
I
bodies in
was
there.
actually curious about the inside, so I looked into the room. And there was a girl who was sitting on the bed with her face down to the floor.
She looks up at you and she knows you're there.
She was wearing a white dress like the 1990s style, and it looked dirty.
Heck yeah, it's dirty. Go take a shower.
I just disregarded it.
You pig.
So I headed to my room, locked the door, and just passed out.
Okay.
The next morning, I was walking the hallway again. I didn't know why, but I instantly had this feeling that I wanted to look through that keyhole again in room 20.
Why?
So I stopped in front of the door and looked through the hole. But this time, I couldn't hear any sound and see the girl, though. All I could see was a whole red color. I thought maybe she saw me yesterday, that I was looking through the hole.
Yeah.
So she probably covered up the hole with a red cloth or something. I thought that was childish, but cute.
But cute.
So I smiled, stepped back, and headed to the counter. Before leaving, I asked the lady at the counter, "Hey, what's going on in that room 20? Why does the door look different, and why that girl stays alone?"
What
she stared
girl?
At me for a while, and then began to talk. "Oh, you mean the room number 20? There used to be a family who checked in that room when this hotel wasn't renovated before.
Okay.
The couple had a daughter and stayed in here for their vacation. But then they killed their daughter in that room. And when the cops arrived, the couple killed themselves too. But the weirdest part about it was, after that, lots of our guests told the staff that they saw the same girl who was wandering the hallways. And they all said that the girl's eyes were too red, as just like she was shedding tears of blood. What she told me shocked me. My heart was pounding and I couldn't even speak anything.
Get out. Get out.
Then what was that red thing?
Her eye.
Was she looking at me through the door?
Yes, she was.
I was watching her.
Yes, she was. That's it? Ending on a cliffhanger? Wow. Why are you doing me like that? Why the heck are you doing me like that? Yo, but that was legit scary. Okay, so this one is a bit of a longer animation. Right? No. Okay. Shoot. Let me see. I could do... Yeah, I did the Phoenix... I said the Phoenix London one. Ooh, okay, let me find it. There it is. McDonald's Scary Stories. I've seen a few McDonald's Scary Stories in my day.
Hi!
Thank you so much for the flowers.
1-800-Flowers. Send a smile.
Okay.
That's TJ's.
Was TJ's.
I don't care about these ads. Okay, she's not going to McDonald's
My
again.
brother and I were with our mom. We tried talking her into bringing us to McDonald's. We
Cool.
love going there. I
Okay.
particularly love the French fries, chicken nuggets with a milkshake. I got that every single time I went. It was my absolute favorite. But as much as I love that meal, this one experience was so bad that I never wanted it again.
Oh,
It goes
man.
like this.
So sorry.
My mom had gotten off of work a little early this one day and picked us up at 4:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
This meant that she was going to be able to have some time to bring us to McDonald's, which we had been begging her to do. We
Okay.
made our way there, and I remember singing some goofy song on the radio as we drove there.
What the
My
heck?
brother and I were so excited, and my mom was happy that she could make us happy.
Aw,
My mom was
that's
not a fan of
nice.
eating in the car. She really liked her car and wanted to keep it clean, which meant no eating, so we went inside to eat.
Like my
When we were in
dad.
there, everything went.
They snuck in a subscribe. Happy Meal. Okay, salad. Subscribe. Smiley face.
Just as you'd expect. We ordered our food, sat down, and ate. That's all there really was to it.
Why you look so
The
scared?
bad
Like
part didn't come
angry.
until we started to leave.
Okay.
We were making our way out of the McDonald's when a Hispanic man with a really strange mustache started saying something to my mom. I remember him being somewhat incoherent because of a thick accent, and many of the words were ones that I had never heard before. I immediately identified this man as problematic and could tell by his body language that he might be a threat. But after all, I was only 10 years old and couldn't do a whole lot. My mom got my younger brother into the car, put his seatbelt on, and closed the door. She told me to get into the car too. I can tell by her panicked tone of voice that she was extremely worried by this guy.
Yeah,
No matter what he said, she didn't reply.
I would be
My mom
too.
got into the driver's seat and started the car in the same motion and then went to close her door. But by this point, the man was already close enough that he could hold the door open and stop it from being closed. My mom started telling this guy to back off, but he only got more aggressive. He started saying stuff like, "Can run from you, chica," and other stuff like that. That was one of the only phrases I remember him saying. Again,
That's
a lot of it
creepy.
was incoherent to me.
It's probably a
My
criminal.
mom never did get her door closed until she started backing out anyway, and knocked this guy onto the floor. I guess he wasn't expecting her to actually go, but this only antagonized him even more.
Yo,
I
that's
remember watching
scary.
him as my mom was peeling off. He got back up immediately and ran to his car, which was only about 4 parking spots away.
Uh-oh.
He started it and started following us. He
That's
wasn't trying to run us
creepy.
off the road or anything, but he was definitely following us. I remember asking my mom what we were going to do. She said that I had to be
Yo.
quiet and let her think.
Trying to
While we
follow
drove around
them?
for about 20 minutes. I could tell that it wasn't the path to go home that we always took. I remember it feeling like a really long time that we were on the road.
Man.
The sun started to go down and we all felt a lot of tension. My mom eventually had the
That's
good idea to
scary.
go to the police station. She called the police
Eventually?
on her cell phone.
Eventually?
There and told them about
Let's
the
just do
situation.
immediately.
When we got there were policemen waiting in the parking lot.
Good.
Despite there being cops all over the place, this guy still followed us, parked right behind us, and got out of the car,
Then
running
he's
to my mom.
Then he's a
It
dumb
was honestly terrifying.
serial killer.
Thankfully, a police officer had tackled him, and they took care of him from there. They put him into handcuffs and took him somewhere into the station.
Good.
They eventually brought us in and asked us questions about what had actually happened. My mom told them the whole story from start to finish, and then we went home. It was really scary to experience as a kid, and I still think about it sometimes. The craziest part is that this guy was confident enough to still go after my mom with police around in front of a police station.
Well, then
I
he's
don't know what kind
dumb.
of judgment he had, but whatever it was probably impaired.
Sorry,
his
he's
or
dumb.
something. A couple of
Definitely.
weeks later, a lawyer had contacted my mom. He was trying to prosecute this guy for multiple crimes. He claimed that this guy who had tried to abduct my mother was actually a leader in some kind of gang. It wasn't MS-13 or anything, but it was a fairly significant street gang in our area.
Okay.
My mom told him no because
It's
it would mean
weird.
putting herself and her kids in danger. She knew that there was going to be a risk of testing